You remember that feeling very well. The exhilaration of holding a new life in your hands. Life that brings the euphoria of a lifetime. You remember the gibberish and the imitations. From the first stuttering words to the first stuttering steps, you remember everything. Education for a child begins at home. From simple moral awakenings to the first fundamentals, from being made to learn the right actions to developing crucial healthy habits, a child finds the first teacher in the parents. Since parents are the strongest guiding force in their child's life, it becomes critical for them to choose an educational institution that shall lovingly take care and mold the child into a worthy individual. And one such establishment that has truly earned the trust and respect of hundreds of parents across India is Central Academy, Jodhpur. Establishing its first branch in Jaipur, Central Academy Education Society was formed in the year 1973, led by late Pandit T. N. Mishra. Central Academy, Jodhpur was constituted in 1978 under the aegis of late Mr. Dinesh Narayan Mishra, that from its very inception envisioned to contribute in building a greater society that's liberal, self-sustainable and promotes the well-being of its people. The group currently operates with 8 school campuses and in accordance with the global education environment offers state-of-the-art academic, sports and technological infrastructure with vast green spaces for its students. Delivering quality education to more than 18,000 students every year, Central Academy Jodhpur is a modern-day success story in understanding and adapting to the global paradigm shift that has occurred over the period of time in the field of imparting education. While Central Academy Jodhpur functions under the prescribed CBSE guidelines, its exploration and experience of 4 decades has led to the development of its own application-based progressive teaching methodologies that functions on the principles of experiential learning. Unlike the traditional rote method, progressive education methodologies keep the students at the center of the learning process and lay strong emphasis on critical thinking and problem solving through group work. With every child being inherently different in talent and learning capabilities, this novel approach to teaching is directed at self-discovery, thus leading to all-round development of the child. Children are the most impressionable during their formative years. It is at kindergarten that the thinking and perceptual patterns of the toddlers are shaped that has a profound effect on their personality in later years. Central Academy's kindergarten teaching patterns are modeled on the playway method that indulges the kids in self-activity and play using various learning aids like the abacus, clay modeling, building blocks, storytelling, painting, etc. As a part of this methodology, the teacher's role is not just to indoctrinate, but to equally encourage self-expression in children, both individually and in groups. This form of teaching is based on the proven results that children best learn in a friendly environment brimming with the spirit of play. With this method of teaching, Central Academy strives to improve the motor skills and augment the imaginative and cognitive development of the young ones. The progressive education journey of the students at Central Academy continues as they move from the primary through to the junior school. The institution, instilling a thorough belief in the open-ended learning, consistently sources and develops experiential techniques to add value to traditional teaching. For a logical reasoning subject like mathematics, the school employs customized learning kits for every class that includes geoboards, algebra cubes, time indicators, magnetic fraction discs, mathematical charts, along with several gaming and learning aids to gauge and resolve problems based on real-life quantitative situations through self-observation and experience, and not just memorization of theorems and formulae. Another radical transdisciplinary method of learning that Central Academy Jodhpur exercises is based on the principles of STEM education that uses concepts and practices from the 4 core disciplines of science, technology, engineering and mathematics. The Kriya Studio-based learning is one of the best integrative STEM education programs in India that offers to nurture children with holistic, experiential and 21st century design and critical thinking skills. This methodology is not just about learning maths or science in isolation, but about understanding concepts in an integrative, interdisciplinary way with an engineering approach that makes use of digital technology. The world is shrinking day by day. The key to a successful career today lies in effective communication. With an aim to empower its students linguistically in various foreign languages, Central Academy has established multimedia language labs equipped with digital multimedia control, wireless headsets, microphones and interactive response pads to enhance reading, writing, listening and speaking skills of its students. As a part of its progressive teaching curriculum, Central Academy aims to maximize the comprehension of various subjects through interdisciplinary learning, a novel approach to education that consciously applies knowledge and methodologies from multiple disciplines like history, mathematics, physics, sociology, etc. to examine a single central theme, issue, problem or work. Driven by the need to ascertain individual observation and beliefs, the school encourages its students to learn by doing, by engaging them in first-hand experiences through expeditionary learning that takes the learner beyond the classroom into the real world, offering field trips to museums, nature reserves, and places of historical importance. This learning approach motivates them to build personal portfolios, conduct on-ground research, and participate in public presentations. Central Academy Jodhpur as a group is committed to keep pace with the global developments occurring in the field of education. In order to deliver pragmatic knowledge, the group schools have set up advanced scientific laboratories, high-tech computer labs and full-stock libraries having more than 50,000 books and journals. Harnessing the power of technology, the school has established digital classrooms where students' interaction with the instructor and peers is directed at enabling non-linear learning, differentiated instructions and pedagogy reforms. Central Academy Jodhpur is a forward-looking institution that encourages original thinking, research and innovation. Be it robotics, Android application development, solar physics or other areas of science and technology, Central Academy students have been performing remarkably in developing a comprehensive understanding of nature, including physical, mathematical and social realms. The progressive education regime of the institution isn't restricted only to academics, but extends to sports and co-curricular activities as well. Central Academy, in its quest towards all-round wellness of its students, believes in striking the right balance between mind, body and spirit that kindles the competitive streak and sportsmanship. The school offers world-class sports infrastructure for hockey, cricket, basketball, volleyball, boxing, taekwondo, wushu, badminton and table tennis. An indoor gaming compound ensures grey matter workout with carom, chess, Scrabble, Sudoku and various other board games. Regular yoga and meditation classes help develop the virtues of stillness and mindfulness that promote stress-free living. An integral part of the co-curricular framework at Central Academy is the emphasis given to arts and crafts. From the visual arts to intricate craftwork, the entire gamut of artistic engagements helps the children develop a creative perspective and find newer ways of self-expression. A unique intervention in the form of the Healthy Kids program monitors the health and nutritional index of every student and lays the foundation for a lifelong healthy way of life. Shakespeare once said that if music be the food of life, play on. Central Academy Jodhpur, under the tutelage of expert musicians, provides all forms of musical training to its students, ranging from Indian classical to jazz and contemporary. Assigning it as a curriculum mandate, Central Academy ensures that every student gets involved in music education and outrightly promotes those who want to professionally take up music as a career. The school also takes tremendous pride in its pipe and brass bands that march forward to win many accolades every year. In pursuit of introducing its students to the vibrant cultural legacy of India, Central Academy lays prominence on the teaching of Indian classical dancing styles like Kathak and Bharatnatyam. To help grow alongside the burgeoning world music culture, this even broadens to fusion with Western music and dance forms that not only enhances the physical and kinetic awareness among students, but also encourages aesthetic appreciation of global art forms in children. The institution envisages a student community that values education and is also sensitized to its social responsibilities and duties towards the nation and the world as a whole. To help shape its students into better individuals, the school grants great significance to value-driven social campaigns like simulated civic plays, Nukkad Natak, addressing the cleanliness drive, traffic safety and environmental responsibility projects that prepares the youngsters to participate in positive social messaging and cultural reconstruction. Central Academy Jodhpur, as an outfit of enormous size and magnitude, acknowledges and appraises the tremendous contribution of its academic and management staff that partner in building an ethical and value-driven organization. From academic scholars, researchers, technology experts, sportsmen and artists, the institution engages the cream of the crop to impart next-generation progressive education to its students and equally focuses on customary training workshops and learning programs to foster their individual passion and growth. The days will soon turn into years and the dreams in those little eyes would soon have a life of its own. The dream of reaching the pinnacle of accomplishment in the career they choose. From providing the healing touch to thousands, to engineering effective solutions, from regaling a packed auditorium, to reaching the top of the ladder in the business world. The dream to turn dreams into reality shall unfold with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. And as we stand witness to this metamorphosis, we find ourselves inundated with a deep sense of gratitude for the untiring efforts and the sheer greatness of the vision of our founder. The vision that has touched thousands of lives is now stronger than ever. And as it finds its reflection in the eyes of so many potential world winners, all that can be cherished is a feeling of immense pride and pleasure for a job well done.